You know, ladies and gentlemen, ever since Fellini, Italian films, especially films that are dramas, mysteries, whatever, have to have some type of oh, bizarre, esoteric ending. And tonight's lesson plan is certainly no exception to that rule. Cinematic class is about to begin, and your professor is in. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Fiore, your cinematic professor. For today's lesson plan, Naples in VEILS. This is an Italian movie, and as such, you have to read subtitles. But getting more to my point that I made in the intro, it's an interesting thriller that the producers and the author don't want to highlight so much the mystery or the thrilling aspects. Rather, I guess maybe because Italian, they accent the love interest in all of this and that. What can I say? It's the way we're built, I guess. Anyway, this mystery is centers around a stolen and a counterfeit work of art. So we're in the art realm here. Who has done this and why? Why are people dying over this? You never really get an answer. You kind of do, but all of the answers to the mystery have to be inferred just from dialogue, simply because the accent of the story is the collateral damage people, the people who aren't involved in any of the crime or the malfeasance, if you will, but they're involved in just falling in love with somebody. Our main character is Andrea. She is a middle-aged woman who has not remarried, who is, get on with your life. And suddenly one night she has an amazing evening with a gentleman who is younger. And this really rekindles her romantic flame. And everything kind of goes to hell in a handbasket when the very next day they're supposed to meet. Instead, he is killed and butchered in a rather severe way. Now, you would think that sounds like a lot of movies we get here. Either she picks up a gun and a grenade and tries to find out who killed them and wreak vengeance, or, there's a cop comes into the store. And there is in this one. There is a cop called Simona who comes into this and tries to help her. And boy, what happens to this poor guy is that's just not fair all the way around in this story. But instead, she's focusing on this rekindled love, and she wants to reignite this love. And into this shows a twin brother of the man that she was falling in love with. But there's something awfully shady about him, and according to official records, he doesn't exist. So this is a really interesting story. I got to tell you, when you shoot in Italy, you've got an advantage over a lot of other productions, simply because it's just beautiful, okay? And everything they show is oh man. Now they spend some time in art galleries and what have you, and they're a dime a dozen. But man, the outside scenery and life going on, oh my God, it looks fantastic. You can't pick up a camera and screw this. Well, maybe you could, but most people can't pick up a camera and screw this up. It's just fantastic. The story, well, I'm sure Italians will sit back and say, amore, but I think for American audiences, they probably want a little bit solid, a little bit more concrete conclusion to this than the one we have. The one that is in the movie kind of causes you to raise your eyebrow and go, well, that certainly took a 180-degree turn in the last moment, and it does. If you like those kinds of films, you don't mind reading the subtitles, and you want to see some really nice areas of Italy, this movie could be right up your alley. I kind of enjoyed watching this. Like most films, it slows a little bit in Act 2, but if you stay with it till the end, you'll look at the ending and first you'll give it one of the eyebrows, say, what the hell just happened there, But after it all settles in, it's an interesting tale. All this death, all this thievery, all of this mayhem. The bottom line on all of it, is love. And it's foreshadowed by the old fortune teller lady. That's all I'll give you as far as a hint is concerned. Naples in VEILS. Now that you have learned what you have learned, you're into the lesson.